Hello adventurers. So apologise for anyone that's come here looking for full driving and motorbike videos again, but I'm back on the push bike. A couple of goals I want to get done first, won't take long. And today's goal, this is New Year's Eve, today's goal is to do the double century, so 200. So I'm heading south for 100 and I'm going to turn around and come back for 100 and see if this whole body can keep up. So come along for the ride and let's see how I go. We crossed the freeway basically here. Well, part of the freeway. And we go down the edge of it. Gonna have a little bit of a headwind today, but hopefully it won't come in too much until later. We cross the freeway proper here. "12 k's in, and have to cross back over the freeway at Sterling and go around the Sterling buildings. Just taking it easy, long way to go. It's not a race. All right, this is the bridge, the Sterling Bridge over the freeway. We just go across here around the Sterling Shire Council buildings and then back onto the bike path on the edge of the freeway. All right, we're 13 k's in, so fair way to go yet. Just going past Sterling. Just crossing the road, and then we'll get back onto the bike path on the freeway. This is just a little bit of a detour. We go through a bit of a park and then around back to the freeway. Just got to cross the road here. No cars. Nope. All right, let's go. All right, back up and onto the freeway. We'll follow the freeway all the way through to Elizabeth Quay. Just stop to have a gel, keep the energy up, keep the carbohydrates to the muscles. I got enough to have one every 45 minutes or so, And if I didn't have those, if I didn't eat one of those every 45 minutes, I'd probably never make this ride. I'd run out of energy. So Perth, not far away. When I started out, I was a bit lethargic. I was a bit worried actually that I was missing a bit of horsepower, but seems to have come back after about 15 k's or so. So the body must have turned some of that breakfast food into energy. All right, just crossed the freeway, just past Leaderville, and just heading down the other side of the railway track. And this will take me through sort of, must be North Perth, no, West Perth, and then around the freeway to Elizabeth Quay. And I'll call in there and just have a look at that. Trains just stopped there. Right, there's the city over there. That's where we're heading. All right, there's Perth City. It's riding along the edge of the freeway, edge of the city, between West Perth and Perth. Through the tunnel. This is one of the parks. Make sure no one's coming. Little lake in there. All right, to Elizabeth Quay. Going with the wind for a little bit. I'm just going to do a circle around Elizabeth Quay. Helps get the K's up. I'm at 25 pretty well. All right, let's do a circle around Elizabeth Quay. The sandcastle's still there. Check that out. Over the bridge. Whoa. It fell off. Just going past the restaurant, and I'm about 25 k's. That's about 1/8 of the way in for this ride. If I can get it done. It's getting quite windy actually. I'm a bit surprised it's this windy so soon. So I'm going to have a good 20k headwind, I think. That's Elizabeth Quay. Well, let's get back on the road and head south. We've got to get to that bridge over there to the left. And there is a detour down here somewhere because they're working on the cycle path. Right, coming up to the bridge across the canning. Starting to feel a twinge in my right knee. I have had soreness in that knee before, so I just changed the seat height a little bit to try and stretch that leg out a bit more. I might have it a bit low. We'll see how it goes. All right, past that Canning Bridge path. So from here on in, I'm not sure we'll see as many bikes, because now it's just a long drag to Mandurah. And I'm hoping this little twinge in my right knee, that goes away. All right, I might at the top of this hill stop for another gel and then just settle in for the commute. So these are the gels I got. Most cyclists use these on long trips. Basically it's just carbohydrates, pure carbohydrates, sugars basically. Just rip the top off and squeeze into your mouth like toothpaste. Not the nicest thing, but they work. Lots of them. Fair way down the road, just behind the camera, in that sort of area of the state is Rockingham and Kwinana. So that's where we're up to. Got about, done 60 Ks, so 60 Ks in. And yeah, still not too bad, still pretty easy going, slight headwind, but not too bad. And feeling pretty good. Just stopped for another gel, keep feeding the legs. And they seem to be working quite well. So not sweating too much, so not having to replace too much water, just making sure that I've got my electrolytes up so I don't get cramps later. But not as many bikes down here, but up until this point there's been a hell of a lot of bikes, more than normal. So yeah, probably because it's a Saturday and New Year's Eve. That's the freeway right on the edge of it. Here comes some more bikes. I just got passed by a very nice bike. Look how thin that is, Aero. $30 Ks from Mandurah, and there's a service station here, so I'm going to pull in and have something to eat and just sit here for a couple of minutes and eat that, and then get back on the road. So just a quick stop. Don't think I'd need anything. Pretty well. I might buy some Gatorade on the way back. I'm pretty well right for now. All right, let's pull out some muesli bars. All right, on our way. Hey. All right, back on the road. 30 Ks to go to Mandurah. It says 26 on the sign. The GPS says 29.99. All right, that's the BP. Feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good. I've been eating regularly, keeping the energy up, so feeling pretty good. That's the freeway right down the left. Looks like there's a speed camera down there. All right, we've got to head down that way. Just got to wait for the cars coming this way. All right, this is just a little bit of road. A little bit of road until we can get into the city centre. Alright, that's the Mandurah sign. I've got to get to that bridge to go into Mandurah. So to get to that bridge is back here. So I'm going to turn around and ride back. And I think you go up this. I think you go up this thing here, this bypass to the right. Maybe not. Is there a fence there? Oh, yeah, no, looks like you can. Just run over. No one uses it. This, I think, should get me to that bridge. Maybe I'll go down here. This might be better. Oh shit. Foot coming out of the clip. We'll go down this bike path for a start. So this is heading into the city centre. And yeah, my right knee's a little bit sore. I have had it get sore before, and I fixed it by changing the seat height. I've done that again, just put it up a bit, and it's hanging in there, but it's a tad sore, but it's possibly not getting too much worse. So we've got another 100 kilometres to go, so I'm hoping it'll hang in there. Here on the Mandurah foreshore, well, they must be getting set up for New Year's Eve. Yeah, got a lot of stuff going on. Must be the countdown clock. It's a nice day. It'll be a nice New Year's Eve. Boats on the river, probably for the fireworks. Carnivals. Little train. Castle down here. Right. So that's it. That's the foreshore. Probably just head back and head past the marina. So I'll be on the road, so I'll put this camera away and just tonk. It's over there, tonk around there and have a look, and then head back down pretty well the way I came. I wonder if there's a chemist here. I might get some Nurofen for my knee as a preventative. I don't think I can see one there.
might have to go to the roadhouse, they'll probably have it. Might just help as a preventative. Okay, just in case my knee gets a bit sore, I've got some, what is it, ibuprofen or whatever they call this stuff. It's good for muscle and that sort of soreness, so might take a couple of those as a preventative, just to see if that helps. Okay, let's get back on the road. We're heading back where we came. The cafe. Okay, had a gel as well to keep the energy levels up. Okay, let me check my map. All set up. Reapplied sunscreen, things like that. Put my earpods in, AirPods, and we've got about 100 k's to go. All right, hopefully we'll have a little bit of a tailwind. It should help us, but it doesn't seem to be much, does it? What's the time? Settle in for the next 100 k's. So I've been sitting on 50 k's down that hill with a tailwind for a while. Here we'll swing back onto the bike path. Oh, just stopped there for a bit, helped someone on the road or on the path, had a flat tyre, and they'd changed the tube, but they'd run out of, they had those little air cylinders, but they'd run out, and I have a bike pump. So we got it up and running. Nice bikes they had too. Some nice aero bikes. One had tubeless and one had tubes, and the one with the tube got a puncture. Okay, 77 k's to go. All right, gonna top up the Gatorade and the water. Okay, just here at the BP. just filled up my water bottle with some more Gatorade, had another gel, ate a muesli bar, so pretty well fueled up. We'll take 5 and then get back on our way. All right. Okay, let's go. Get onto the road. Heaps of people with bikes on and coming back from holidays. Heaps of 4-wheel drives. What have I got to go? 65. Cost $10 for that stuff at the roadhouse, which is a bottle of water, a couple of litres, and a Gatorade. That's pretty expensive. Alrighty, let's get back up. We've been sitting on about 35 Ks at the moment, because we had a headwind coming down and now we've got a tailwind. Okay, let's get back pedalling. This is the 150k mark, so I'm 75% of the way through. I'm just got back to where the buildings and the houses are on the edge of Perth, so not too far away from the city at least. So still going well. Those gels really do keep energy up, so still feeling quite good. A little bit sore in the shoulders. I put my seat up a little bit, that might have contributed, but not too bad. Hands aren't too bad, because I've had numb hands issues before. So yeah, anyway, another 50 Ks to go. Just cruising along here, going down a bit of a hill. All right. This is a nice path from here on in, nice and wide. Leach Highway N2, Canning in 6. So not too far away. Still feeling pretty good. Just had another gel, keep that energy up, but not feeling too bad at all for, what are we in? 160 Ks in, 40 Ks to go. So this bridge goes over the Canning River. I think it's called the Shelley Bridge, or the Canning Bridge, I can't remember. Shelley's a suburb on the other side. You can see Perth in the distance. And this path is under the road. The road's actually up there on top of us. So pretty cool, keeps you away from the traffic. So not far from Perth. It's been a good ride. I started off thinking that I was a bit underdone, but legs seem to come around, and yeah, feeling pretty good. At the moment I'm averaging 23.5 Ks so far over the 160 Ks I've done. Just about feels like the home stretch now. So this is a detour back to the other side. They're obviously doing some sort of road works. That's the Swan River. Bit choppy. Oh, a bit windy. Look at that view from up here. That's the south, it's heading south. Back around to the north. And the south again. Corkscrew. All right, back on the main path. All right, gets going over the Narrows. Back in the city. So I'll go back over to Elizabeth Quay. And then I am on the last leg. So I'll be back here, but I'm going to go this way. I'm going to go this way through this park. And I'll come out through an underpass. Nice little parking here. The underpass isn't too far up here. This is the other side of this lake. Is this it? There must be two underpasses. Oh, there's the other one over there. Elizabeth Quay. A lot more people here than this morning. All right, let's back around to the main track. Just put on some sunscreen because the sun's getting a bit lower in the sky, and put a bit to third application of sunscreen. Across this road, and then the other big road, and then we're on back on the path. Didn't take long. So this will take us to Leederville. It's just over there. We pretty well followed the freeway bike path nearly all the way back. Oh, so this is Sterling, and the Sterling council buildings are here and some other offices. Just over there, that red one and the one next to it. It's a little detour you've got to make away from the freeway. And you cross a bridge up here. So here's the bridge. We're going into the wind going up there. Oh, this is a steep little sucker. Crossing back over the freeway. I think this is it Greenwood? No, Hepburn train station. It might be the Greenwood train station. One of them. 196 k's in. So we should be a touch over 200 by the time I get home. I can't believe how good I'm feeling, to be honest. I reckon the trick, because I started out pretty doughy, the trick is nutrition, keeping the muscles fueled. I had bars, nut bars, I had gels, I had some like snakes type things. And taking bits and pieces and a gel every 45 minutes or an hour sometimes. I don't think I took one every 45 minutes. But I'm feeling pretty good right here. Not much different to the start of the ride, to be honest. So I'm pretty happy with that. My knees stopped hurting. I did take 2 Nurofen. Not thinking it'd make any difference. I don't know if it's a Nurofen or whether it just stopped. But that was hours and hours ago. 10 hours, 30 minutes so far in the saddle. So nearly coming up to 200 k's. 199.9. $200. Woohoo! Got there. All right, not far from home now.